Hello everyone, we are going to study the third part of surface tension in which we are going to study excess pressure inside a liquid drop, a liquid bubble and the air bubble. So in the earlier part we are going to study the excess pressure inside a liquid drop. So for this we'll consider a drop of liquid having surface tension capital T and radius capital R. Let us suppose that the pressure inside the liquid drop is Pi and the pressure outside the liquid drop is Po. Then the excess pressure will be Pi minus Po. Suppose the radius of the drop is increased from R to R plus dr under the pressure difference Pi minus Po, then the outward force acting on this drop will be pressure into surface area. So the excess pressure is Pi minus Po and the surface area is 4 pi r square. So for some work has to be done. So this work done will be excess pressure into surface area into dr. So the equation becomes 4 pi r square into Pi minus Po into dr. This work is done by the excess of pressure against the force of surface tension and is stored inside it in the form of potential energy. So this increase in potential energy of the drop is equal to surface tension into increase in surface area. So now we can write the equation as surface tension capital T and increase in surface area is 4 pi r plus dr square minus 4 pi r square. And when we expand this equation, the equation will contain the term dr as well as the term dr square. As dr is very small, the terms dr square can be neglected. So the increase in potential energy of the drop will 8 pi r into dr into T. So now we are going to equate the two equations, that is the increase in potential energy of the drop and the earlier equation, that is the excess pressure on which to do this for which some work has been done. So the equation becomes 4 pi r square into Pi minus Po into dr, which is equal to 8 pi r dr into T. So by equating these two equations, we can have the equation Pi minus Po is equal to twice of T by R. So we can say that the excess pressure is nothing but twice of surface tension divided by the radius of the liquid drop. This equation can be written as T is equal to R into Pi minus Po by 2, or we can say that the surface tension due to the excess pressure inside the liquid drop is R into Pi minus Po by 2. Now we'll see the excess pressure inside an air bubble. An air bubble has one free surface. Earlier we have seen for a drop of liquid, air is outside the drop and the liquid is inside it. In an air bubble, liquid is outside the spherical core of air. That's why we can have the equation for air bubble as excess pressure is equal to twice of T by R. Since there is an excess of pressure on the concave side of the liquid air interface and the excess of pressure is given by Pi minus Po is equal to twice of T by R. Similarly, we can change this equation for surface tension, and surface tension can be written as R into Pi minus Po by 2. Now we'll see the excess pressure inside a liquid bubble. For this, we are going to consider a liquid bubble on which the surface tension is capital T and the radius of this liquid bubble is considered as capital R. Similarly, as in the earlier case, we have considered Pi and Po, that is the pressure inside the liquid bubble and pressure outside the liquid bubble. We have seen as in drop, similar in case of liquid bubble. A liquid bubble has air both inside and outside it. Okay, so if the liquid bubble increases in size from radius r to r plus dr, then area of its inner surface as well as outer surface will increase, and that's why the equation we have taken for liquid drop is similar for liquid bubble, but the only difference is the increase in potential energy of the bubble is doubled the liquid drop. That's why we are considering increase in potential energy of bubble is equal to twice of T into 4 pi r plus dr square minus 4 pi r square. So this equation becomes 16 pi T r into dr. So when small work is done in increasing the radius of the bubble from r to r plus dr, the equation becomes 4 pi r square Pi minus Po into dr. So we are going to equate the two equation 1 and 2, and we get the equation 4 pi r square Pi minus Po into dr is equal to 16 pi Tr into dr. This will gives the excess pressure, that is Pi minus Po is equal to 4T by R. We can convert this equation for surface tension also, and it becomes surface tension T is equal to R into Pi minus Po by 4. With this, I stop. Thank you.